name is Flynn Hume. I'm currently studying a Bachelor of Science, majoring in mathematics, with a minor in chemistry and biology. I'm currently in my third year studying at Macquarie. There were a few reasons I chose to study at Macquarie. One of those reasons would be the choice that it gave me. When I was leaving high school, I didn't have an exact idea of what I wanted to do as a career. And so I really wanted to make sure my options stayed open as I made that transition from high school to university. And I knew that when I chose Macquarie, I knew that even if I wasn't completely satisfied in the first degree that I did, I knew I'd be able to find the right fit for me because of the way that I can move around units and change courses. I've been passionate about mathematics for pretty much all my life. It wasn't my first pick when I went to uni. I started in a chemistry major, but I found that based on my experiences in high school and then as a mathematics tutor while I was studying at uni, it really was a thing that I was passionate about, and so I was able to make that switch to now do something that I really enjoy doing. I'd have to admit the transition was difficult. I think I was so used to the year 12, very structured, very strict, straight to the rules type of assessment. I wasn't really used to when, I guess, unit conveners and teachers take a step back and say, okay, you've got the control over your assignments, your tests, you're going to make the decisions in these projects now. And so for a bit, I was really flustered. I hadn't really been given that choice before. And I'd definitely grown into that throughout the course of my degree. But I'd say that was definitely the largest transition in terms of going from year 12 to my first year at uni. I think if I had to give myself one piece of advice when I was in year 12, it would be to focus on the end goal, the career that you want, and not the mark. I think I was so engrossed in trying to get the best ATAR possible, the best marks possible, that I didn't actually think of what I was actually doing it for. I ended up going into a course with a very high ATAR because that's what I, thought I should have done with my mark. And in reality, it wasn't actually the best course for me because I hadn't thought of where that course was actually going, what careers it would lead to. And now I'm a lot happier in the course that I am currently in because I had a chance to think about what I actually wanted and what I was passionate about. Even if the ATAR entry requirement was a lot lower, it actually relates to what I'm passionate about and what I want. I guess the obvious answer is the changes that we've had in the past couple of years and the way that's messed around everything, that obviously no one was prepared for that. But also the way that my learning could be transitioned to online, I think that was a huge jump and actually worked quite well. It's been really nice to still be able to study and still be interested in all those different things that I was interested in back when I was going to uni all the time. And it's really great to see that even when it was put online, I'm still able to learn to the best of my ability. I think one of the biggest challenges was the way in which you meet people at when you go to university, because it's so different to being pretty much stuck with the same grade for many, many years of your life. Now, you'll be meeting a bunch of different people, and a lot of them you'll see very briefly, so the social aspect of uni can be quite challenging. But I'm very fortunate to have found a really great group of friends based off some of the classes that I attended with them, the similar interests that we share, the passions that we have, and that's been really great. So I see them regularly, and it's really good to meet up with them often, and it's always great talking to them and hearing from them, even when we've been put online, that I still have those friends that I have been lucky enough to get close to since coming to uni. Really, that's a really tricky question because what I do every day can really depend on what's scheduled. So if I'm going to, I'll often wake up really early, and often I'll know who's going in, and I'll meet up with some friends who are in similar courses, and we'll discuss the sort of topics and the sort of projects that we're working on. Hopefully, get some time to socialize with them, maybe go to U-Bar, just catch up with them. That's if I'm going to uni, but there are often cases when I don't go to uni, in which I still have time to exercise and play music, which I really like, and do work. So I couldn't really say what a typical day looks like because they can be so varied based off the flexibility that the degree has given me. A project that I'm really passionate about at the moment is NICEP, so that's the National Indigenous Science Education Program that I do as a volunteering unit as a part of my degree. And that's been really excellent. So the whole unit in general is all about volunteering and going to different schools and running these different demonstrations. And as someone who wants to be a teacher, I'm obviously really passionate about that. But the engagement with students in rural communities or from Indigenous backgrounds has been really great for me as someone who never had any experience with that before. And I feel very lucky that my degree has given me the opportunity to interact with and engage with those other types of students that I wouldn't have engaged with before. And that's been really, really great for me. It's been eye-opening. It's, I think, made me a more complete person knowing what's going on in my community and in my country. And that's been a really excellent thing that I didn't expect about this degree going into it, that I'd have the experiences like that. So I'm very grateful for that. So the next step for me is definitely teaching. In what regard, I'm not 100% sure on yet. I'm looking into some rural teaching opportunities that would take me to some more remote communities to do teaching there, which I would be really, really excited about. But although I know I'm passionate about teaching, whereabouts that will take me is still very open, which I'm very thankful for, because I don't really like being locked into one particular choice. And I'm really glad that I still have lots of avenues open to me at this stage. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you at Macquarie soon.